Wait!
What's going on, everybody?
It's Valley Pooh and my hubby, David Mitchell, here in the Voice of Autism episode.
Code 263.
And the German dog.
And wow, I was going to start it in about 10 minutes, but you just came in and just took it over, Val. Wow. But yeah. Oh, you want to talk about the video you made me?
The clue is this doll.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give her some dance. I'll creep you guys first because we did a clue. Look at this. That is a bull and hoot. That's balls. A hat with bulbs. But this girl, this doll looks beautiful, but I don't know what to name her. But I'll name her Frida because she looks gracefully amazing. Yep. I'm so sorry, little Frida. The reason why, because her beauty and her confidence shines. Although there's a name tag, so I want to keep that because she looks awesome.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
That's a German doll.
You know the name tag would make her rare.
Yep.
Oh,
Verbal means Barbie. That's in German. Bullenhut.
Yeah, in my grandma native language.
Bullenhut. That's the reason why, because there's balls in the headdress. Yes, this is my favorite so far. I just got it from the auction house. I asked for it. Along with this baby here. Come on, baby. I don't know how to name her. Ooh, this Mexican doll, or Spanish, or Mexican.
You know, if we ever find you a Filipino one of your native country, that's gonna be lovable.
Yeah, but I only found it in the auction house while you train watch. When we came back from editing last Wednesday. And her name would be Luna. Hey, Luna. Hi.
Okay.
The clue is this, too. This is the clue, and this is the clue. She'll creep you guys first before David needs to get his video shown, but
I know.
This is Luna, and this is Frida. Hi. Go snuggle. Whee. All right. So this video is the one we made for the group, and
it was one you made me.
And you have more views than I have. Thank you.
I don't know how, but I always do get more views than you do sometimes.
Because I suck.
No, you don't, Bill.
But I don't want to tell David, but I wanted to give it as a surprise. Because speaking of Spark, I thought it is just for me and David, but I don't know what to say.
Well, the Spark Jane.
Yeah, if you guys see David in my article, I'm a married couple.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what to expect, but that news would be coming right up if I got the message. I don't want to say that I heard it from the grapevine, but for right now, I heard it from the grapevine during the meeting, but I just want to do it if there's proof, if I had a receipt. I just don't want to say it if I don't have further proof, guys, okay? So just chill.
I know.
And speaking of Spark, me and David's video was amazing.
Oh, that's so true.
And if anybody would mess with me and David, shut up.
True.
You have no every right to mess with me.
I will not bow. I will not break.
Oh my God. It's alive!
Wait. What the frick? It's working?
Yeah, the charger's working too.
The phone? What the frick? Alright, you gotta go to laptop. Me and Val were gonna take the phone to the phone maker if it did not work. Oh my God. What the frick? Here what I was gonna say. Val, you want to tell the full story or do you want me?
You can.
Alright. Val been trying to get this phone working for months. Am I right?
Yep.
And I said, if it don't work tonight, we can probably, take it in to make some money tomorrow,
But they're cool.
Surprise, surprise, it's now working.
Oh, jeez. It's because of the charger. This was beautiful. This is iPhone 4S. And this one I'm using for the iMovie that for my vlog was iPhone 5. It's from Joshua.
Val, what phone camera is better?
Both worlds.
Is that one have a better camera than my tablet or no?
Both sides. Basically, it's just the same. But the problem with my phone here is the camera hang, not even moving, not even like working. But this one, oh my god! I've been looking for a charger for it, but I look it from the tiny house, and it's cute.
Oh well, you finally got your phone back.
But the problem is my pink iPod. That's the big issue. Because that is a limited edition given to me by my freaking brother.
Where is it?
Come here.
Oh, by the way.
I'm a butterfinger. Ow! Okay.
By the way, sneak peek of Fan of Train magazine for the week.
And sneak peek for the Velbar and David Mitchell show.
And 1, 2.
Let me just find that sucker.
Now, I did finally got September issue right here, and
I keep my promise to sacrifice my own craving for you. You're welcome, David.
Thank you, Pooh. And also finally getting catch up on this one too.
Oof. Oh my god, they're so dusty, bun.
Ooh, dusty. Oof.
Let me check if these suckers work well. Because this works well. I'm not surprised. Oh, the reason why I don't have internet.
Oof. Yeah.
This one doesn't have
Oh my.
I do. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it.
Just be careful and don't try to shove them all the way or they will tear.
Have fun. Little foamer.
Right there they go. Good enough.
Alright.
But your book.
Oh, David, it's working.
My portable battery.
This one's working. It has the charger. Because this charger is just. Oh, my freaking iPhone and iPod were working that good.
Yeah. What are the odds?
The battery.
Didn't know.
Backup plans. That German doll makes me feel great.
I still got to find my old phone because I'm gonna be honest, guy. I am at least gonna be taking my old phone once I find it, my forever phone, and I'm actually gonna be taking it to the phone machine for I can get them cash for it because
phone machine.
It's not gonna work anyway,
Really?
But yeah.
Oh, come on.
So I am happy, getting rid of it.
Come on, David. Don't. Sentimental value.
Well, yeah, but it's stuck on reboot. Plus,
stuck on the reboot.
Ooh, yeah.
What happened, man?
It better be annoying,
Tell me about it.
If you guys don't know, we're having a problem with the old bed right here we're sitting on. Like, what are we? And my pillow is now over here.
Yikes.
Again.
So much good memories in here. Come on.
But yeah, but that a pink one, Bill?
Nope.
No, I'm talking about one on charger.
What? Both this has so much memory.
Oh, it turned off, Val.
Ah, that sucks.
That mean it check on if I'm
gonna reboot.
Yeah, or the death loop is what it's called.
Damn it. But this one, comparing to this is amazing. Even though there are lags, But that iPhone 4S looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is the battery.
Yeah. Ironically, Vel was supposed to,
Uh-huh. That was the internet. I need some internet.
I completely forgot what I was about to say.
About the surprise that you don't want to tell me.
That it going, yeah, that it's a surprise.
Really?
But also, Vel got something important with what I said on live stream, not live stream, but video blog earlier.
Oh, come on, David.
And we're not going to talk about it until next week video vlog.
Until further proof.
Yeah, because it's going to be good when it happens, Velu.
Okay.
Am I right?
As I believe that don't tell your plans, show results.
Exactly.
Because this phone's gonna be for my recording and the other both video and recording, but oh damn it.
Now I'll be honest, the day was freaking hot. And the last 3 days were freaking hot. The 2 first days of fall were hot, and then we're finally hitting a cool down,
Mm-hmm.
But it actually rained about an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it rained about an hour ago. We had some rain, and now we don't. But Friday, it's going to be 77, and Friday night, it's going to be 55 degrees. So it's going to be a little nippy, not chilly. I don't start feeling the chilliness until it starts getting down into the lower 40s. So, yeah. Then we're both due by Monday, we're both to get back up to 88, so a little bit above normal, but then after that, we're both to cool down again. By Wednesday, we'll be back down to 77 degrees, so everything is now below 90s.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I think today probably was the last day in the 90s. So, yeah, so cool downs are starting to finally happen. The temperature has been going up and down, and Dana, I'll be honest, I do think we're going to have a toward the middle of fall and toward the end of fall going to be colder than average. I'll be honest, I think the beginning of fall, like the first couple of days, are going to be above average, which it is with yesterday and today and Monday, but we're probably going to be averaging out rest of the couple of weeks, and then toward the middle of October, we're probably going to start cooling down to a little bit below normal. Because let's not forget, 2014, almost 8 years ago, we had snow on Halloween.
Oh?
Yeah, we did. I never did tell you that, Vel.
Nope.
2014, that was 8 years ago. Almost 8 years ago, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Alright, 90.6.
Like, literally, because it's 2022, and October 31st, 2014, if y'all who have not lived in South Carolina for the last 2 decades, or like over a decade now, would probably, if y'all are old enough, you probably have remembered back in the upstate all the way from Somerville and around here, we had snow flurries, and in the upstate, they had snow on the ground.
Oof.
And what did that mean? Is that they actually had about that much snow. Not that much, but for October, that was crazy. And I'll be honest, snow in October here in South Carolina, that was crazy because I was still in high school at the time. It was 2 years before me and Vel met each other because we did not start talking until 2016. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing is that I was riding my bike and we had snow flurries, and it was a light drizzle, but we had snow flurry and all of that. But it was a cold day. Like the day before, it was last couple of days before that, it was pretty warm above average, and then Halloween night like day before that, it got a little chilly, and then Halloween night it was outly lukewarm, and then by the end of the night, with all the wind and stuff coming in, it got bone cold.
Yikes!
I hate that if that rain had decided to come down later on, or like later on in the day, it would have all probably turned to snow, and we would probably have snow down on the ground the day after Halloween. So yeah, it was kind of odd, but it was our earliest snowfall in South Carolina history. And the thing is that it probably never going to be broken. It might one of these days down the line, but it'll probably never get broken at one point. Mm-hmm. Because earliest snowfall.
Oh, sorry. You gotta put it on your book bag. On your personal work bag.
Alright.
Sorry, David. Oh.
Let me bring it up. Earliest snowfall in South Carolina history.
David.
Yeah, like read.
Earliest snowfall is.
Jesus, the Queen of Butterfingers.
Thank you. I'm doing something, man. Queen of Butterfinger is me, okay?
But yeah. I'm out looking for it right now.
You a little snow guy.
Yeah, because I am a fan of. I'm a winter person and a snow person. Earliest snowfall in South Carolina. A little bit. One minute, guys.
I'm agreeing with this post.
What?
Never laugh at someone's situation because you just never know if someday you will find yourself in the very same position.
That's true. Earliest snowfall in South Carolina history.
Yep.
Alright, but do that again. Make sure it don't give me the runaround. No, that wasn't. Okay. Oh yeah, it was November 1st. Yeah, November 1st, 2014. Not these October 31st. It was the day after Halloween. The day after October. So yeah, did it right here.
Yay.
November 1st of 2014. So I just had to re-correct myself. November 1st of 2014 was the earliest snowfall in South Carolina history. And that was the day after Halloween. And funny thing is that day for that it was a little chilly, and 2 days before that it was warm enough where you did not have to wear a jacket. But the day before Halloween, when it got a little chilly, and then it started getting a little chilly on the day of Halloween, and then later on that night it would just chill and comfy, and then around 4 in the morning we had some rain and thunderstorms coming through, and after that it started getting cold real fast. And by 10 o'clock it was around 30 degrees, like literally mad bonkers that it was 30 degrees. And the thing is that they had snow up in Columbia. They had snow on the ground in Somerville, ironically, but all we got here in Ravenel was just snow flurries into wet and icy roads a little bit. The heck, the ice was gone by later on around 5 in the afternoon. But that was the earliest snowfall here in South Carolina.
South Carolina?
Yep, for the whole state.
Oh, we're at.
Not for Pacific areas. But, my God, I hate to say it, if that rain system had literally waited for a couple more hours and waited until the daytime, we would have probably got snow the day after Halloween here in Ravenel. We would have probably, if it had waited a little longer. But it looked crazy. Now, it looked crazy in a way. Heck, I bring up, if you guys remember in 2018 when we had that snowfall, that was the two Christmas we had a snowfall for me ever because of that. Ironically, back in 1989, Hugo, with it 9 years before I was even born, they had snow a couple months after Hugo, where it snowed on Christmas. The funny thing is that we almost had a white Christmas back in 2017, but ended up being a week later, we ended up with a white winter, so we ended up with snow on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All right, to that. 25, 26, 27, 28.
Oh, like doing snow out in the days?
That one, 9 days after Christmas, we ended up with snow on the ground. 9 days. Because that was 9 days after Christmas, 3 days after the New Year, that we had snow on the ground. And that was crazy. Now, I do have a gut feeling that we might have something interesting to happen this winter. Because you never know. Like, literally,
Just me.
you never know what is going to happen for a Pacific season. Am I right, Val?
Yep.
Now, we could have, because the traffic are starting to get crazy with what that Category 4 hurricane that is barreling towards Bermuda, or Fiona, is what it's called. That thoughts up, but there's another thing in the Gulf, which if that thing do form into a hurricane and it do hit somewhere in the Florida and Georgia line area, that thing is going to go barreling right towards South Carolina if it does. And if it does do that pattern, then
Sorry. Yikes. That's not a good thing.
a little bit clunky. But that will be a good sign for us because
Let's make this set a good sign for us.
Because when December and January come by during winter, when them two seasons come by, it's gonna be frigid cold, and it more likely we might end up getting snow.
Really?
Yeah, because it all takes one good hurricane to come through from that angle, or there are two ways we can end up with snow. Either getting hit direct on by a hurricane like with Hugo in 1989, or with that one hurricane back in 2017, I can't remember its name. It was after Harvey. Yeah, I still remember Harvey because that made landfall on my birthday in Texas. So I will remember that for the rest of my life. But the thing is that the one hurricane went all the way up the Gulf Coast of Florida. then drew Georgia, and it literally came drew and hit at category 1. Between a category 2 and category 1, which was mind-boggling, and it came from the Gulf into the Atlantic Ocean. So
I was watching the video.
but yeah. Oh yeah, that video, I remember. But it literally came through, and we did lose power for a few hours. And if you guys seen, I did the video vlogs on it, and did it way back before I did any video editing. Did it back when, oh my god, when I was still using that small phone, my forever phone, and an Amazon tablet. Because if y'all don't know, I used to use an Amazon tablet back in the day for video and other stuff. And back then, when the snow came down, not snow, but when the hurricane happened, power went out, there was flooding, and not technically a little bit here in Ravenel, but
sorry, it's just copyright.
No.
I can't. Just listen to me, Joshua's video, guys, so you love it. I believe you're gonna love this video, guys, okay?
I don't want to get a copyright strike.
That's okay.
But yeah,
you little stinker.
But what I was trying to say is that there was a lot of damage, and there was a flood damage because of the hurricane. But the thing is that it went through, and then about a couple months later, because it actually happened later on around October. It actually happened late September into October when it happened. So we're coming up on 5 years. 5 years for the one. If I'm right, it was Dorian, or not Dorian. What's the name? I can't remember the name, but it was Dora, if I'm right. Let me check.
Oh my god.
I'm going to check some of my old video, but it was crazy when you did think about it, because when even though it did not hit it head on, it still caused a lot of damage. But the way it did was crazy. Like, wow. But it did crazy in a way.
Alright, guys. I'm still in love with this video.
But when you just think about some of the crazier stuff, oh my god, it's crazy. But it's mind-boggling to think about it. But yeah. Now, I do have some other stuff that I do think about. But yeah, it has been crazy. It really been. Rain, I hope you're on your feet. But yeah, video from 5 years ago anyway. Or 5 years, but it was a crazy time back then.
Sorry, I can't.
And me and you loved dating when this thing happened. You remember back in 2017 when we were still in the beginning stage of our relationship? You remember all that, Valley Poo?
What?
When that hurricane happened, you remember?
Yep. Sorry, David.
But wow, it's crazy on how far everything came.
Sorry, guys. I was enjoying the prank video. I'm just gonna. Whew.
I fell for you.
Oh my god, Josh, he did so great at the editing that I do. He's better than I do when it comes to editing.
Well, I think you're amazing. Heck, if y'all go to the Autism New Network YouTube channel. Oh well, is it Dorian or Dora?
Dorian.
Yeah, that's not the one because that thing was crazy when it happened.
Oh shit.
Because it.
Oh, I'm just gonna cry like a baby.
They're reacting to her video, but yeah.
Oh, sorry guys, we cannot air it on live stream.
Reason why? Because
copyright.
One time I tried doing that with one of her videos.
What happened to Denny Hamlin?
I know. Last time I tried airing a video of her singing, it got taken down. Like, literally got taken down. And that did irritate the shit out of me that happened.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
But, yeah. Oh, wow. I didn't realize.
I love Joshua.
Oh.
Hurricane Irma and Ray Evanil.
Yeah, it was Hurricane Irma. The thing with Hurricane Irma is that it was crazy. Oh my god. I remember. Oh wow. The thing about. Just thinking about and some of the older videos, it's mind boggling, you know? Jesus Christ. It's just mind boggling. Heck, my first video was a River Dog video, you know, out of River Dog game.
Sorry, guys.
6 years ago. So that's funny that my forever video was out of River Dog game.
Oh my god! I don't want to show my transformation, but.
Oh yeah, Val cut her hair.
I could have vlogged it, but that's too late. That's okay. Just me. But the whole process, I'm gonna edit that. Don't worry, guys. Of course, it won't take rocket science to get this hair short. But I want more, but not right now.
But yeah, Irma was the hurricane that hit South Carolina back in 2017, and ironically, it did not hit it directly on from the Atlantic. It came from the Gulf. And Janie, you got probably wondering how, because you got Florida and Georgia. The thing is, it was so strong, and it had so much momentum. When it came to Florida, it was still a Category 4. And then when it hit Georgia, it was still a Category 3. Then by the time it was about to get out of Georgia, it was Category 2, and it hit up at Category 2.
Uh-huh.
Looked like fucking crazy. And the thing is that it was crazy when you did think about it.
Uh-huh.
Like, wow.
Uh-huh.
And I did document some of it, but that looked crazy.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. I only watched that last week. Why? I only watched this today.
Oh wow. I did a truck watching video back in the day. That's a fucking crazy. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy on how much have changed since then, you know? Like, literally, we were still long distance. You remember? Being that. We got the local.
Sorry guys, I was looking at Joshua's video. Hey Joshie, if you're watching, please. I'm just got for happy tears.
Yep, I hear the local coming. But yeah, but it's crazy. Now, it ain't crazy when you just think about it, all about this. Like, 2018 was also the year that I started editing my video and started doing video vlogs. Like, April 10th, or technically, that was when Kinematic did not have that big fucking round circle thing, which is one of the reasons why I quit. I'm not using Kinematic for video editing anymore. Mm-hmm. Because of that big round thing on the side, it's very noticeable. Mm-hmm. Back then, it was not noticeable, but now it is. It's easy. But I started in April with editing my videos.
And I'm watching Joshua's video. And Joshua, we're watching. This. David, don't underestimate my appreciation for Joshua's brain video. Because that's not a joke of editing that damn video. I'm not a professional editor. I'm learning. Mm-hmm. Damn. I love you.
That way you do it like a professional.
I'm still learning, David. 3 words. I'm still learning.
Well, you are nailing it anyway.
Thank you.
But yeah.
I go back to the bathroom.
But yeah, Val going to go take a little lady thing. Oh, by the way, there's no toilet paper in there.
No, I'm taking.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
But yeah, but what I'm saying is that it's crazy because a lot of stuff have changed in the last years. If y'all have seen on how it's crazy. Like literally. Like it just blows my mind on how far I have came since then. Whew, I'll be honest, some of my older Ralph fan in the Revenel video, some of the older ones, they literally have 0 likes. But now they are starting to get likes. Oh, by the way, my dog in the room. And yes, I am trying to spot the headlights of that train because he is stopping, meaning if I'm right, the local is probably getting ready to start switching. Meaning he's probably going to start switching soon. Oh yeah, that right. I'm going up to Crip Buddy toenails in about a couple of days because his toenail starting to curve in like this, so I gotta get ready to clip that real soon. Now it's so that me and Val are doing with Spark, and it's something big. And Val been trying to talk to Spark about it, the organization. But yeah, come on, show me your headlights. But yeah. But I'll be honest, it's just been crazy when you think about it. He is slow on that for sure, but yeah. But it's crazy. Now, this habit that we did 3 years ago. There was one thing I fucking hate, and when people did copy strike, you got to having fun with Wonderword, got a copyright claim, but meaning you can still use it, but you can't make money off of it. And I don't know what the copyright claim was for. Oh yeah, that right. Some made up BS. If y'all know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. There were a reason why I would dedicate Article 13 back in the day. Did something I'll bring up. Back then, we did stuff. How did some of the fan? What the shit? Oh, that right. Some of the older videos. Oh, damn. That right. That right. If y'all don't know some of my older videos, they did have something. I get YouTube trying to be a shitbag about it. Or the people. But there are videos that, I'll be honest, did not have community guidelines strike, or not community guidelines strike because I don't have any. I'm talking about copyright claims, which I think is stupid because thing is that if it's part of an intro for a video or something, or if someone is playing it while you're doing something, that did not count it. Now, if they're using it for a fucking video of an own to try to get views, then that where I see it. But they're saying no. But yeah, well, I'm just checking. But one of the reasons why a lot of people are leaving YouTube is because they rather do copyright claims on people's YouTube channel, which I just find total BS dicks move, if y'all know what I mean. And I'm sorry, if anybody does that shit, they're scum. Like, literally, they are fucking scum. So, if any of y'all decide to do a copyright claim, you're scumbags. Like, literally. There are reasons why I think it is a scummy thing to do. Because it is. Oh, Jesus. Alright, did one annoying train. I'll be honest. But it's just crazy when you just think about that. Most of the older videos are getting shitted for no reason. He started to throttle up. Meaning he probably finally got the go ahead to move up some. If y'all know what I mean. For y'all who don't know, the train tracks are right by my house. So up there he is. The train tracks are right by my house, so I can literally see trains from my window. Now that was a local, by the way. But I'll be honest on it. When you think about all the BS, it starts making you think.
Ugh. I can't breathe.
Ooh, it's stinky.
Dude just puked.
Ooh,
Cold V.
did he step in it?
No, it's in the couch area. In the floor.
Oh, not on the couch?
No.
Zach, we're going to have to clean that up.
I cannot do it. I'm already clean.
Zach will probably clean it up, don't worry.
Sorry, David, what are you talking about?
About YouTube and the stupid copyright claim. Look at it. All my old rail fan.
That sucks.
Hey, well, I can still use it because, look.
Ads.
Look.
But you can still have ads, you know?
I know, I agree to it.
To resolve our solutions, please visit Creative Studio on the web. That happened to me a lot because of my singing. You know, that's another thing that I cannot do singing right now.
I know, like,
unless it's your composition.
I know, like, I'll be on it. The internet.
That's hard.
I know, but I think the reason why it happened was because when, Kinemat are in it, their deal with that music label, I think that what caused them to be automatic copyright claimed,
The suckers.
But it kind of bullshit.
But David, can we change the topic?
Yeah, we can.
Please, David. When I was listening to Joshua's testimony a little bit before I have to go to the bathroom and do potty, I was imagining myself if someone would speak for me what I go through and what you have gone through and what we have gone through together as a married couple in front of the congregation.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine you came in front and you talked to everybody about how your precious wife Velipu is going through inside. Even though Velipu is a playful person, but she has a lot of stories that she cannot tell to everybody right now.
That's true.
And I imagine that you talked to your manager at Walmart saying that you cannot work full-time because of your SSI.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Walmart treated you like, bad, I imagine that Walmart had a change of heart because they want to keep the reputation in a good standing.
Yeah, that's true because you don't want to destroy your reputation, am I right?
Yep. And as I go to the bathroom, I imagine you talking to that Walmart manager of yours, and you came to talk to Walmart of North Charleston because there's a Filipino group.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine that both Walmarts of North Charleston and West Ashley wanted to help you to make sure that I was able to help to pay the medical expenses for my mental health.
I know.
And also to know what really caused my depression or somewhat emotional stress, to be very specific. And I think, and I don't want to do hearsay, but I have the gut that it is some of a family member who triggered it to me.
I know, and that thing, because the family members who trigger it, they should be lucky I'm not saying their name, but they have gone a little too far for what they did to me and Val. Am I right?
Yep. And I imagine that you came to your Walmart of West Ashley saying that, what are you going to do? Do you want to be an entitled manager and you destroy the Walmart's brand?
Mm-hmm. And then go after people who have a certain way of working hard. Like literally, and Dana, I do have a new man, like car trainer, and I'm not trying to be mean, but she is being a little too aggressive.
Ooh.
And Jane is that. I'm not trying to be an a-hole or anything, but to your workers and what they and written to your employees that Sometimes those people you got
and you will need them.
bingo.
I am not in your Walmart place, but and you ask them, do you
Mhm.
want to be entitled? But you will lose the workers, employees, and this Walmart is closing because of the bankruptcy. Or you're going to change your heart, change your way of treating us
Mhm.
employers, and do the
Exactly.
better, be better.
Yep.
And they decided to give a change of heart, and they gave you the
Exactly.
help that you need for
Mhm.
us.
Exactly. And that's the point.
Even though I have a wide imagination.
Yep.
And I remember at that time you spoke to the congregation. You are thankful that your management is changing their heart.
Mhm.
Hopefully, it will do in real life.
And I know, and that's something I do think about.
And I imagine you talk to me, you give me the good news, saying, "Hey, Vel, my work will give you the help that you need, Vel. They understand because you're uninsured and you're just starting to work in a big company.
Mhm. That's true.
And they offer me a job to work with you. Not in the cards, but on the insides. But I imagine if that's the case, that I don't have a primary job until next year."
Yep. And that I do think would be good. Am I right?
Yep. But it's just having. I was very imaginative that much when I was in the bathroom. Joshua knows I have a deep reflection, which I
Oh,
do.
that's so true. You do have deep reflection
Reflection.
when you get your mind onto it. Am I right?
Yup. That's the reason why Joshua like, oh, Val, you have a deep reflection, huh? Yep, I do have a deep reflection, guys. That's the reason why I was seclusive. I was seclusive because I'm not hating on people or pushing people away. It's just that I want some me time. So
Mhm.
please don't misinterpret it if that I don't want anybody in my area. I wanted to be alone, not because I hate y'all. It's just that I want to be on my own. Very therapeutic for me. It doesn't work to anybody, but it will work to some, like me.
True.
It's not
Because
a one size fits all kind of thing, right?
exactly. Like it crazy when you just think about it.
Hmm.
Because it's not a one suit fit all, and a lot of people think that how the world actually works.
Nope.
They really don't. And God forbid, don't force people into that mold either. It's toxic.
Hmm.
It's toxic when you just think about it. Am I right, Belly Poo?
Yup.
Because you're just setting up just for a toxic atmosphere. Am I right?
Yup. David. Uh,
But it's true when you just think about it in a way. Am I right, Belly Poo?
yup.
But yeah, but let's get back to the sparks, you know?
But before that, David, I don't. In my, the most unexpected thing happened to me yesterday. I just don't want to say it without a further proof.
Mm,
I don't want to say it because if I told you and it's not true, then I'll be. But
sure, you would be looking like a butthead for it. Am
yep.
I
I'm
right?
praying that is true. I will pray to God that is really true. Or because at one point when I was in the group, that someone told me that, oh, you might be featured in this and that, but I don't want to believe it.
I know, and
I'm like, are you kidding me? Without the freaking word, without the freaking knowledge? I mean, come on.
that's it. Some people don't think about that. Am I right, Belly Poo?
I hope they're not trolling me.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now, I'm finding options because I'm
So,
just starting to work. I'm just started
mm-hmm.
transitioning to being a performer to being a regular worker. Um, don't underestimate the regular workers.
Yeah,
They're the
don't.
ones who survive more. Trust me. I'm brutally
Mhm.
honest because I'm an experienced performing artist. Regular workers, I'm talking about retailers, the one you see every day, they're the ones who survive. Comparing, not trying to be mean, comparing to those artists who are relying on their popularity.
That is true.
It hurts, man, but I don't want to be one of the regretting artists that, you know,
Hmm.
regretting stuff.
Exactly, and you don't want to regret stuff.
That's the reason why some singers that you see on TV, on YouTube, anything, any platform, you
Mm-hmm.
see celebrities have a fallback, especially in this generation. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's the case, their singing career doesn't go okay. You got a backup plan.
Exactly.
You can't
Always
just
have a
rely on
backup.
one option.
And that's it's so true when you just think about it.
Because if I'm a singer, yes, I'm a performing artist, but I will have to be practical and be a survivor.
Mm,
Don't be a famous freak. Don't be a fame whore.
that is so true about like.
I was in that route, but I realized that I realized that I gotta be practical and be content with what I have. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
That's so true right there.
It hurts, right?
It does hurt for some people, and some people it.
Because if I were the parent, I will not let them follow my footsteps. I want my kids to be disciplined and not to be tightrope strict. Of course, if I'll be lenient, but I would have to be reasonably strict, you know?
True.
Not strict because
Not
you're a
too
dictator.
overbearing, you know.
Yeah, not too overbearing like a dictator does. But if you
Mm-hmm.
see a kid doing something wrong, correct them well. Don't gaslight or guilt trip them. Call them out in the good way that you can, in a smarter way. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you gaslight that kid, they will never listen to you. Trust me.
And eventually they're going to realize that maybe they're hurting the bad. Am I
Yup.
right?
Ugh.
And that's the thing. Some people don't think about that. Am I right, Val?
Some people don't think that, oh, we're authoritarian. No. Nope.
And that's the funny part. Some people don't realize it. Am I right about that?
Yep. I'm a godparent and I will not be a parent really until I am called to be a parent for that godson.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't have a picture of him, but I've been a low key godmother of one son. Godson.
And
I'm
I
proud to be one.
and I remember that, Val.
Um, this is the time. That's a side note. I'm gonna do it a side note because my mom called me. Hey, Vale, why don't you sing for your godson? I'm like, I look stupid with my looks. I smell stupid. But she said, no, just go there. Go down, sing for that kid. You might not know that's an angel. Because I told her I'm preparing for a prom. She said, just go for a good omen. I said,
Mm-hmm.
okay, go. I'll go for it. I don't care. And I'm proud that I did it. Where and hours after, I got the prom queen award for I dreamt it since high school. I've never been a prom queen in my high
I
school.
remember you did that. Like you told me about that.
Yep. But that prom queen in 2019, I am not a high school anymore in that, but it's all solely for people with disabilities. I in a prom full of disabled people. Oh, wow, it is amazing. And the prom king that I have with someone with Down syndrome who passed away in 2020, and that's sad. I lost two of my good friends, two of my special friends. One who is my church friend, and the other has Down syndrome. He's a guy who is a prom king twice, and I'm sad. I'm kind of sad. I missed him. I never talked to him.
It can hurt.
Yeah.
That I'll be honest about.
That is also the reason why that I was emotionally stressed because of the two special friends that I have, the ones who gave me so much strength, and both of them had special place in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I remember you told me about that.
that's the reason why I can't. I barely. I also have sleepless nights. I have sleeping problems too. It's because I'm thinking of them. Although I never attached to them, but I'm thinking about them deeply because of how it resonates me, their
Mm-hmm.
personalities and their character.
Stuff will resonate with people when it connects. Am I right?
And that one church and one person that died the same year was a church friend of mine who knows about our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And when he asked me, "Oh, are you going to South Carolina?" At that time, I said, "I'm not. Because I'm not ready for it at that time."
True. And then eventually you did came down here eventually.
When the fact that your sister's thinking that I'm not going to be back,
Mm-hmm. Toxic little sibling of mine.
older sibling of yours.
Or yeah, older sibling.
Dude, you just roasted Zoe. Come
I'm
on.
sorry, little sis.
You said little sis.
I meant my older sister.
I know you slip off the tongue, man. I know it's just a slip of the tongue. I know you didn't mean on saying that. Oh, the younger sister. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the older sister. I mean because of stuff that my older sister had done to me as well. What are we?
And I was the blame when the fact I hardly do anything. And that's the best thing of being secluded, because I'm not gonna do anything bad at all to anybody.
Exactly, and you never have.
If I do, I will let you know I did.
Yeah, but if you did, you'd be looking like a butthead for it. Am I right?
Yep. You gotta be more butted if you don't take full responsibility and if you show no remorse.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. You would rather apologize and take full responsibility than not admit it that you effed up.
Exactly. It's better to admit that you oofed up than try to cover it up.
Because there's like, oh, if you made a mistake, you gotta be looked down upon. As I grew older, I started to realize that when you made a mistake, you're not a perfect bitch. You're not a perfect bitch. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you are just an imperfect angel.
Exactly.
You're not a perfect bitch. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you're just a human being who has a temporary life. Life's too short, honey. You can't just like,
Exactly.
oh, I got messed up. No, you're not a perfect either. Nobody's perfect in this world, honey. Nobody. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's true right there.
And if you felt that you're looked down upon because of your bad deeds, then it's a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. True. But people think, oh, they're nothing about it. They're dead wrong because trust me, if you did something wrong to someone, it will eventually catch up with you. The past always catches up.
Yup. Let me just check my tabby.
You have not used that thing in a while. Jeez.
Oh shit. I'm gonna have some party. Kaida and me. Oh, I create some video. Bijo. My precious belly poo. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. I remember you told me that. But yeah, it been crazy in a way when you did think about it.
Thank you, David.
If you guys wonder what I'm doing on my tablet, I'm checking up on some old rail fan videos I did.
Yup. That's me and David want to have fun with y'all guys, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I love you guys. You guys, if you love me for who I was, because y'all gave me so much strength while people around me hated me. Dude, don't love them for being talented. Love them for who they really are. Because there are a lot of talented people are way better than them.
That's true.
I will be telling my students about it. Don't expect that they love you, or you're better. That don't tell it you're better than them. I understand that you'll do so much better, yes, but don't think about You're better than them by hurting them.
Exactly. And that thing, always be humble.
Yep.
Because people you did respect will sometimes come around and will sometimes bite you in your booty.
Oof.
Am I right?
Yup.
Because you gotta always respect, because
Hmm.
if you think you're going to, be the one on the high
Hmm.
ground, then you be dead wrong about it.
Yep.
Because literally, it thing that eventually get people off guard anyway.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember that from you remember the Let By
Uh-huh. Oh, maybe I'm
back
gonna.
from November? Oh yeah, that was crazy. Like, I'm looking up stuff that I remember from a couple years ago that was crazy when the day happened. But yeah,
Hmm. Sorry, guys.
yeah, it's a crazy what been going on for a couple of years.
Mm.
Whew, a little bit cramped thumb, but yeah.
Sorry, guys. I was checking out my Facebook.
Whew.
Sorry, guys. I also got good friends in my choir who is teaching some kids. I'm agreeing with the status post he posted in 2018. Says, why not an unbiased representation of historical events? Why not teach children compassion and action instead of nurturing a culture of hatred?
That is so true.
Yep.
And take with that critical race theory thing, not trying to bring up any controversy, but that critical race theory stuff is BS.
Are you kidding me?
I don't agree with it because all it's going to do is create more hate. Am I right, Val?
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't need to create any more hate. It's bad enough we have enough of it in this world.
Yep. We're already facing crap together as
Mm-hmm.
a whole. Don't fatten up the hatred, please. Stop the culture of hatred.
Exactly.
Because if you keep hate in your heart,
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, you will be miserable. Not the one you hate. If you hate me, for example, you're miserable, not me. Not being narcissistic,
Exactly.
guys.
And you're right about that, Val.
Hurts, right? It hurts.
Oh, my fingers. Up or walking up.
Mm.
But yeah,
Yep.
when you think about stuff crazy, it get when you think about it in a big way.
Uh-huh.
Am I right, Melly?
Yep. Oh, humanity is greater than status. Yeah, maybe I could use this like,
But yeah,
oh, I have the wedding video. Yellow with
what
500.
wedding video?
Yep. Yellow video.
You know what, funny guys? I am thinking about doing a video of graded train catch it and rare train catch it that I have ever caught video. I'm actually thinking about doing something like that. But that would be down the line. But it's a crazy when you did think about it.
Huh?
But yeah, but I am checking out them old stuff. I'll be honest, I don't know how I ended up with some YouTube shorts,
Oh, yeah. I
but
thought Instagram's the only one doing that.
it kind of funny. But yeah, if y'all remember, I started doing voiceover arts in the back in 2018.
Hmm.
Like, you remember that, Mel?
Yep. Sparrow's pizza. Oh, I'm just gonna miss Christopher, our good friend.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, crazy. Now it is 10:45. I do gotta, not 10:45, but 12:45. I do gotta go to bed. Because, excuse me, Mel.
Uh-huh.
I did not want you to head, but it's 12:46 now. But it's 12, and I do gotta get ready for bed. I got work at 12, so in 12 hours from now. So yeah. But I hope y'all enjoyed the live stream. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Love you guys. Lipstick.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
And have a night. Bye.
Bye.
Ooh.